Hello everyone! After we've discussed the different parts of the nervous system in the previous tutorials and the different types of neurons, in this tutorial we are going to learn how is the motor neuron developed to its function. As we have studied earlier, neurons are specialized cells that carry messages or nerve impulses from one part of the body to another. But in order for neurons to perform this function, they must have a specific structure. Accordingly, our nervous system has more than one neuron with different structures, as you guys can see. We have the sensor neuron, we have the interneuron or the relay neuron, and we have the motor neuron, which is our topic. Notice how the pattern of the dendrites, the axon, the cell body, and the axon terminals differ from one type of neuron to another. So, the structure depends on the function of every neuron, and clearly, these neurons have different structures. So first of all, guys, we need to know the function of motor neurons. The function of motor neurons is to carry signals from the central nervous system, which is the brain and spinal cord, to the outer body parts, such as the muscles, the skin, glands, etc. So, how is this motor neuron developed to perform this function? The first adaptation of the motor neuron is that the motor neuron has a very long fiber called axon. The axon allows the neurons to pass the impulse. So, notice guys the length of this axon in the motor neuron. Because it's very long, it allows the motor neuron to carry messages up and down the body over long distances. The second adaptation of the motor neuron is that the axon is covered in a fatty sheath called myelin sheath. This myelin sheath is made up of fatty substance which acts as an electrical insulator. This increases the speed of the transmission by forcing the impulse to jump between the gaps in the sheath. These gaps are known as rods of Ranvier. So, this insulation forces the impulse to jump from one rod to another. In this way, the transmission happens so fast. The third adaptation of the motor neuron is that it has many branches of dendrites. The dendrites allow the motor neuron to receive the incoming nerve impulse or signal and transmit it to the cell body.